Hi and welcome to Screencasts Online. My name's McAllister and you're watching screencast number 3, RSS Automated Web Surfing. This is a simple screencast to demonstrate how you can remove the tedium of manually checking your favourite websites or blogs and have fresh content delivered to your desktop automatically using RSS. So this is probably where you're at the moment. As you can see on the screen, I've got my browser and a bookmark with some sites that I tend to read every day. You can see the standard process would be to select each website and manually check to see whether or not any information has been changed or added. You might actually find that several times you visit a site and nothing has changed, so it's wasted effort really doing this manual searching to your favourite sites. So how can RSS help? First off, well, what is RSS? RSS stands for Real Simple Syndication and was developed by Dave Weiner. And Dave's often described using RSS as automated web surfing, and it's just that. The basic premise in achieving this is that we create a list of websites that we're interested in and use an application, commonly called an aggregator, to automatically troll your subscribed websites at set intervals looking for new or changed information. If the aggregator finds any new or changed information, it'll collect it and aggregate it centrally so that we can view it all in one place. There are other facets to RSS, but we'll just stick with automated web surfing for now. There are many different aggregators for many platforms. In fact, many browsers have this functionality built in. But for the purpose of this screencast, I'll be using an aggregator, pretty bad name really, but an aggregator called NetNewsWire for the Mac. I'll just kick it off. It's been my aggregator of choice since switching to the Mac, and I'd certainly recommend it. I won't give a full demonstration or show you the advanced features of NetNewsWire in this screencast, but I may do one in future. Okay, so here we have a 3-pane view. The left-hand pane actually gives us a list of websites that we're subscribed to, and you'll notice for the purposes of this demo I've not actually subscribed to Scripting News, but we'll use that as an example. So Scripting News doesn't appear in this list. We have a top pane, and this gives us a list of the posts or news items that have been posted to these particular sites, and this bottom pane actually gives us the content. Normally you can actually see the full content of the web post within this pane. Sometimes you only get the first line or two, and then you have to go to the website to read the rest. But that's quite simple. To actually go to the website to read the full post, just hit enter. And I've got my NetNewsWire configured to actually load Safari and take me straight to the site. While we're in Safari, what we'll actually do is we'll just make a quick change to the preferences. If we go to preferences, and as I mentioned before, some browsers do actually already have RSS reader capability built in, and Safari version 2 is one of them, but I'll actually change that to NetNewsWire. Okay. Right, so what I think I'll do is actually create a subscription. Let's get rid of this. I've got 2 browsers open, one from before, so let's get rid of that one. I'm going to create a subscription to Scripting News. We go to the Scripting News homepage, and you'll see here in Safari actually there's 2 different ways we can actually create the subscription. The first way is to click on this blue RSS link, and this is provided by Safari because it is RSS enabled. So if we just click that, it takes us across to NetNewsWire, paste the RSS feed link into the new subscription box, and we just click subscribe. Okay, and there we have it in our list of subscribed websites, Scripting News. If it shows you highlighted, so there are unread items in there. There are 6 unread items. So if I click on that, we can see there are actually 8, but 2 have already been picked up before. We can change the order of them. There we go. And we can read the first one. And as you'll see, as I read each item, this number goes down, but we also get a number of the unread items we've got available in the dock icon as well. So let's go back to Safari, and let's subscribe to the MacCast, which is another site. Say we could either use the blue RSS button when it appears, or a lot of sites, or if you're using another browser other than Safari, will provide this orange XML button. So we can actually just click on the orange XML button, and again it takes us across to NetNewsWire, and we can actually just click on subscribe. And you'll see now that we've got the MacCast with 9 unread items. So again, we can just go down and read them in the lower pane. And if we want to go to the website, we can just hit enter, and it will take us straight there. Just to point out one other thing within NetNewsWire, If the post has an enclosure, such as a video or an audio enclosure, these are actually shown within NetNewsWire, and you can actually either download them straight into iTunes or just download them to your PC. The last thing to show you on this screencast is just to show you how to change the or determine when NetNewsWire goes out to the websites to check on new or changed information. We just go to Preferences and we select Downloading. Here we go, and Feeds. So at the moment, Refresh All Subscriptions is manually only, but we actually change it to, well, I like quite frequent updates, so if we change it for every hour, and always when we start NetNewsWire for it to go away and refresh at startup. So, okay. We can actually click on this button as well if we don't want to wait for the hour and just say Refresh All. And there we go, it's picked in another message from iPod Lounge, another message from MacMerc, and ongoing, and we can just click on those and see the new item and read it. Okay, so that basically completes that screencast. If you have any comments or requests, please send me a mail at screencastsonline@gmail.com or leave me a comment on the website at www.screencastsonline.com. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you next time.